Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa. Today we will be making some flatbread pizza. So I'm going to be making two different kinds of pizza today. And this is the flatbread that I have. I got it at Trader Joe's. You can just use any flatbread that you have. I have two packages because I'm making like two little pizzas for each person. So we're gonna be making some pesto chicken pizza and then also some chicken Alfredo with bacon pizza. So these are all of the ingredients. For the pesto chicken pizza, you're gonna need some arugula. So I have a bag of arugula, mozzarella cheese. You're also gonna need some basil pesto. You can make your own or you can just buy it already made. I just bought a little container already made. Onions or shallots, and you wanna caramelize it. I always get too impatient and also my onions tend to start to burn. So this is how mine looks, but it's still really good. And then cherry tomatoes or just regular tomatoes cut up into smaller pieces. If you have cherry tomatoes, just cut them in half. And then for the chicken Alfredo bacon pizza, you're gonna need some Alfredo sauce. Of course, you can make your own, but I just have store-bought. And for both pizzas, we have chicken here. So I have chicken tenders that I just cut up into smaller pieces. I have about 8 tenders in here. And then bacon. You're gonna wanna cook your bacon ahead of time and then just crumble it up into smaller pieces. So everything is pretty much ready to go except for the chicken. So I'm just gonna cook this in a pan with some salt and pepper, and I'll show you guys, you know, how I cook it or what it looks like once it's done. So before you start cooking your chicken, go ahead and preheat the oven to 400 and make sure the rack is in the middle of the oven. All right, so I have my chicken in the pan. I have a little bit of oil in there and I just seasoned with salt and pepper. Okay, the chicken is cooked. I took that out of the pan. I just put it in a bowl. Once your oven is heated to 400, you want to put the flatbread directly into the oven on the rack in the middle of the oven. And we're gonna bake this for like 5 minutes. So I have all of my flatbread in the oven. I'm gonna bake that for 5 minutes. Okay, so I have all of my flatbread here. I just took them out of the oven. To assemble them, it's really easy. I'm gonna do one of the chicken pesto and then I'll do one with the Alfredo. So for the pesto, drizzle on a little bit of olive oil onto the flatbread. And then we're gonna put some of the chicken. And then cheese. And then some of the onions. And then tomato. And that is it. For the Alfredo, we're gonna start with some sauce. Chicken. Cheese. You could put the cheese first or the chicken. I just like to cover the chicken with cheese so it gets really cheesy. And then bacon. And for the other pizza, the basil or the chicken pesto, we're gonna finish it off after it gets out of the oven. So now I'm just gonna put these in the oven until the cheese is melted. Just make sure you keep an eye on the pizza because you don't want it to burn. I just took the pizza out of the oven. I didn't bake it on the sheet. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but you wanna bake it directly on the oven rack and just have it on the sheet right here, you know, just to hold the pizzas. So this is the pesto chicken pizza. So now that it's out of the oven, what you wanna do is drizzle on some of the basil pesto, as much as you want. And we're gonna top it with arugula. And that's it. I'm gonna show you guys the pizzas up close. So here's the chicken Alfredo bacon pizza. Super, super yummy. I think it baked about like maybe 4 or 5 minutes with the toppings on. And then here's an up close look at the pesto chicken pizza. It's so good and so easy to make. I hope you guys try the recipes out. Let me know if you guys like them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, everyone.